Another weekend? Another 20XX? Another update? Welcome back to 20XX. Why are you looking at me like that for? No, I certainly didn't get killed last time. I mean, look at all this stuff I got in the last video. Okay, you caught me. You caught me. I can't let this game go unless I have the Owlhawk set. And I have the Owlhawk set. I also got the Sharp Spear. This is the ranged version of the Spinning Glaive. This thing is excellent. It's like my second favorite weapon in the game, next to the blade itself. And look how fast it goes, too. This is my upgrades this time around. I got stuff like Hoarder's Might, that makes me stronger with nuts. I got my Headbutt guy back. I got the Zephyrs, Energy Scavengers, Health Scavengers, Armor. I got the Charged and Health Nuts. Actually, 2 Health Nuts. The Murder Drone, this Blue Lander guy that could heal you and give you max HP, and the Quantum Spook. And a few other things, like Mistime Protector, that makes you invincible longer when you get hit. So I've been doing pretty good on this run. I accidentally picked up Mortar twice. As you can see, I could have 2 Mortars if I wanted to. And I'm going to have to at least need 1 Mortar, because this is the ice area coming up next. And I need to show you the glory of Owlhawk. I'll take on 2 more bosses, and then I'll finally call it quits. I'll finally have got my 20XX fix. At least for showing you, anyway. Oh, right. Wrong shield. I need the flame shield for this. So this is what full Owlhawk set does. It gives you juiced up powers, which means they have new effects, like the flame shield now has 8 fireballs. This thing, when it hits something, let me try to hit a bat with it without it exploding. Oh, also I could fly now. This is the best mobility in the game. Stop exploding on me already! Yeah, the Splinter Frost does that now. It fires in every direction. The Mortar fires 3 of itself. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, I should wait till a boss room, so I'm not wasting energy to show off everything. Just know that things have changed. Things have changed for the better. And with Quantum Spook, I'm not afraid of shields anymore. But I can't really attack above myself anymore. Also, the graphic changes make these shielder guys, the last level of the shield guys, their shields no longer blind you all over. Instead, you just see the limit of their shielding area. Which is good, because it kind of blinded me. And I guess I wasn't alone in that department. Ah, yeah, this thing. Now I could just pepper it with mortar shots. I don't have to worry about them homing in. And this is what happens when you get powerful. This is not the optimal weapon for me, but I'll make it work. Also, I noticed those little Metroid things that they fire out. They actually have a body to them. They're not just like pure energy. Sometimes you can see their body like flying off when I destroy the main hive. This is not as ridiculous as I wanted to be in the last video, but this is still pretty ridiculous. These enemies can't really get close to me. So what we have for sale? I got plenty of money. Ooh, the dragon partner guy. He shoots dragon flames at people. This gives me more HP every time a level starts. That's obvious, that's obvious. And we got the Crisis Overdrive, but since I'm power-based right now, I'm going to pick up power and health things. Yay! Also, I have the Ven Smasher, so, and the Nut Saver. Yeah, the nut-saving string wire makes things free when I use a vending machine. Only half the time, though. I really like Splinter Frost when it's juiced up. It's just a great weapon to use. It destroys everyone, destroys everything. And thanks to my helmet, sometimes it's free. So that's even more excellent. Just shoot things like crazy. I can shoot through your shields. You're pointless to me now. I like Quantum Spook. I don't like Quantum Spook with the Splinter Frost though, because it'll go through walls. It won't splinter off of walls. You have to hit an enemy with it. Ah, I wanted that armor. Ah, whatever. This is what I call way better than the last run. wasn't getting a lot of health in the last run because I didn't really have any of those vitality scavengers. Now I have a whole bunch of those. I think I have like one or two. I have one. And also the invincibility helps out too. If you want to like put your face into things, then you could actually do that as a valid option. But this is what murdering looks like. That's what not murdering looks like. I should be using my spear more often, but I just like using these juiced up powers so much. You'll get to see the rest of them when I have to use them. I know that Shatterbeak is weak against the, that thingy that I have, the Quint Laser, and the Quint Laser is now juiced too. So that's a lot more helpful. You'll be able to see how ridiculous that is. Like I said before, shields will not stop me. You cannot stop me with a shield. It's impossible. Also, I have cluster mortars. You can't stop this either. And I love this flying ability. It is the best thing. This is the best thing in the game. It's just so broken. It just lets you go through past, like, whole bits of level. Also, speaking of levels, since it's the Peacemaker update, they have that, that new room in Agnesort. I actually saw it. It's like a piston room. They have platforms laid out like pistons, and you have to go through them. Sometimes there's fire in the later parts. That's what I found, is there's fire parts to the piston room. So don't get set on fire in the piston room. It's not the place for that. I'm still playing on Endless. This is still the Defiant mode. And as you can see, I have additional shields too. I have the Mini-Mech O-Grinders. I have two of them. And they basically just, they just absorb bullets. You can't run them into things, I don't think. They won't protect you against physical attacks, just bullets. But every little bit helps. They're kind of like the Circle of Flies from Isaac. It's the only other roguelike I know, so I'm going to compare everything to Isaac. Maybe eventually I'll compare everything to 20XX. I'm like, yeah, this isn't as good as 20XX because you don't shoot robots with your spear thing while you're flying and surrounded by fire. Ah, the level's over already. It's great! Look how much time I have, too. Sadly, I don't have entropy luck this time around, so... Ah, look! Another upgrade for the fire guy! We really haven't seen him spewing a lot of fire, have we? I'll always take attack speed up. Thanks for the free money. I'll take it. Sure. Not enough cash, stranger. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the rest of this stuff. Why the heck not? This is the way the last run should have gone, without bats. Hello, Shatterbeak. I'm going to destroy you with a juiced up power now. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Quint Laser. And let's charge it. Just watch how big this bullet's gonna get. Stay still. I have giant bullet for you. That's level 3 juiced Quint Laser. That's level 1 juiced Quint Laser. So basically I have unlimited access to level 2 Quint Laser shots just by using it. That's what juiced up means. And I got the pure flame. Well, this is now officially a high power run, because I will get 1 power string every level. And I have the Owlhawk set, which is very power focused. Yeah, this is Agnesort. Maybe we'll be able to see that room today. I'll be able to show that off before I finally hang this up. Maybe I'll do some other weekend uploads. Other things that have had my interest. It won't always be 20XX. It's just a thing I'm experimenting with. Just a thing to, add some variety, you know? Also, I have completely the wrong toolset for this. I need that, and Quint Laser's good for that. Hey, get back there. Thank you. I forgot, I could use this. I don't have the charging magnet, though, and I really want that armor. That's what flying is for. See, that's what flying is for, getting burned to death. And that's why we have the Nova. Sadly, I cannot shoot upwards with the spear. So I'm kind of stuck in getting on someone's level before I can hit them with my main weapon. Yeah, that's the example of the Splinter Frost. It goes through walls now, it doesn't reflect off of them. What would be really broken is if it hit a wall and it splintered anyway and kept going. And then when it hits something solid, it splinters again. Here's an idea to make this set more broken. Like it doesn't need that in its day, really? I forgot, that won't hit anything. I can shut off these things. And this is the regular Contractor Plus. It just gives us one of everything. Which is good, but I'd rather a Contractor Omega, really. And free nuts! I'm not as rich as last time, but at least I can survive a heck of a lot better. Which is what I wanted. Survival is your number one thing in a list, because you're going to take so much damage otherwise. Having unlimited power like this is a close second. I forgot I don't have my flame shield. And also this room is filled with bees, and bats, and bat bees, and bee bats. I hate it all. I wonder if the piston room is in this level configuration this time around. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show off my, my other juiced abilities. This now makes every enemy set off a Force Nova when they die. Or just when they get hit by it. So you can just make a whole bunch of Force Novas. See that? You just barely ran into that, and I turned them into a Force Nova. These enemies are now Force Novas. Also, Force Novas eat bullets, so I'm even more immune to bullets than usual. Even though I have the Mini-Mech O-Grinders already. You do have to kind of time it right, though, to hit him with the Force Nova. It's kind of a physical attack. Like that! You just gotta almost kiss the enemy. Ah, sadly, flight does not last forever. It says 1 second flight, but I think it's more like 2 seconds. Also, it gets you in trouble if you get hit by a bat in midair, because you just lose your hover then. You can do stuff like this. Yeah, who needs platforms anymore? Not me, I say. Let's try out some other juiced abilities while we're here. The Vera just shoots more bullets, really. The Boomerang Blade shoots 3 of itself. And I think they go a little bit farther, too. But if you want an omnidirectional option to kill stuff with, then that's your guy. That's the guy you're gonna call. Is the Boomerang Blade, juiced up version. And the one thing I don't have is the Shade Spur, because I hate it. But Shade Spur will, it just fires more of itself. One fires straight ahead. It's kind of like the Boomerang Blade, except it takes your momentum into account. And that's why I hate it. Even when juiced up, I still hate the Shade Spur. But this is actually pretty good right here. Look at all this murder. This is how we murder things in 20XX. Like that, right there. Everything explodes. This is a big explosion factory. Ah, a big room. That means I can just fly through this room if I wanted to. I don't really even need to find glory zones or secrets anymore. Well, maybe secrets, because they might have some good items that I don't have yet. But the glory zones, I don't really need them anymore unless I want to change my set mid-run. Which I really don't want to do. Also, the boomerangs will grab things for you. So, if you don't have the charge ability that magnetizes things, at least you have that for your option. I'm getting a little reckless here because this set is so good. The only thing I would argue with is Dracopen's set. That makes every single one of your attacks charged. It's a lot better on Mina than it is on Ace. Because all of her attacks are ranged anyway, and her charged attacks are really, really good because they pierce everything. Now I'm just shutting off that trap. Heck with it. I just want to get to the perforator. Maybe that glitch I was talking about still exists. The one where it gives it a whole bunch of names. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. I've seen it ever since they did the explosion update. That's what I'm calling it now. That thing that makes the explosions look pretty, it's the explosion update. That's what I call it now. Ah. I'm actually trying to ignore enemies now, which is not good for me. I'm just trying to walk past them and get to the boss. I want to end the 20XX. I've become powerful. I mean, I've gotten hit so much that I'm actually at half health, but look how easily I kill things now. It's like the polar opposite of that last video. I had difficulty killing a lot of things in there. Mainly because they had shields and I had no way to pierce them. And there we go. End of the level. I could break that, but why should I? Look at all the nuts I have. Yeah, there we go. See, yeah. It's Perforator, all of those things. It kind of goes too fast for me to see it, though, but, I'm sure it was great. His title was great. He got promoted to an excellent level. And I like how all the ice attacks, the mini ices, whatever you want to call them, the splinters, if they split into him, they'll also do damage. Which is good for offloading a whole bunch of damage at once. Sadly, his weakness is still the Shade Spur, so my damage is kind of limited here because I can't exploit weaknesses. But this guy functionally cannot hit me. I'm just way too powerful now. I've gotten more powerful than this, but this is way too powerful for a video aspect. And that's it, finally, for 20XX. I become powerful. You've seen the Owlhawk set. And now I can just do this on my own time and become even more ridiculous. Good night, folks.